Heather Dean. Lear's life is a study in contrasts, a dazzling rise to fame and a tumultuous struggle behind the curtain of Hollywood glamour. Born on September 25, 1961 in Los Angeles, California, she became a household name through iconic television roles in Dynasty, Melrose Place, and Spin City. Yet, beneath the sparkling exterior, Heather faced personal battles with addiction, heartbreak, and mental health challenges. Her story is more than a tale of fame lost. It is a portrait of resilience, love, and survival. To understand Heather, one must look at both the public star and the private woman fighting her inner demons. Childhood foundations, discipline, and creativity. Heather grew up in the San Fernando Valley with a balance of structure and creativity. Her father, Bill Lear, a former Marine and UCLA employee, emphasized discipline and education, while her mother, Diane Lear, a Disney production executive, nurtured artistic expression. This combination shaped Heather's early years, blending order with imagination. At 6, she charmed her parents out of corporal punishment, learning that persuasion could triumph over authority. Though well-behaved, Heather's adolescence brought insecurities and social challenges. Her early environment planted seeds of resilience that would later serve her through Hollywood's pressures, teaching her the balance between structure, talent, and personal agency. Teenage struggles, insecurity, and aspirations. High school tested Heather's confidence. Braces, acne, and a thin frame made her a target for teasing, while repeated rejections from the cheerleading squad left her doubting herself. Despite these setbacks, she navigated first loves and teenage heartbreaks, developing a sense of endurance. Heather's refuge was the performing arts, where she discovered a natural charisma on stage. She excelled academically and considered a future in psychology, reflecting her introspective nature. These formative years of vulnerability and self-discovery would later provide the foundation for handling public scrutiny, proving that early challenges often forge the resilience necessary for extraordinary paths in life. UCLA and the start of stardom. After high school, Heather's transformation began at UCLA. A modeling job for the Bearwear fashion catalog, secured with her father's help, became a stepping stone into acting. At 20, she landed her first role in Dynasty, despite initial struggles with stage presence and vocal projection. Vocal coaching and relentless effort helped her grow into the role of Sammy Jo Carrington, a character that became central to the show's success. These early experiences highlighted her dedication, adaptability, and perseverance, traits that would define her career. Heather's rise from student to television star was a combination of opportunity, effort, and innate magnetism that drew audiences' attention. Dynasty and television fame Dynasty launched Heather into the national spotlight. As Sammy Jo Carrington, she embodied allure, intelligence, and charm, helping the show achieve top ratings in the 1980s. Over 8 years, Heather became a recognizable television icon, her performances shaping the archetype of the glamorous primetime heroine. Her success opened doors to further opportunities, including T.J. Hooker alongside William Shatner. Heather's television roles demonstrated her ability to captivate audiences, even as she worked through personal and professional challenges. Dynasty provided the platform that would define her career, establishing her as a star capable of commanding attention on screen and leaving a lasting impression in American pop culture. Melrose Place and career peak. Heather reached another career pinnacle with Melrose Place, portraying Amanda Woodward, a character synonymous with the 1990s television landscape. Amanda's blend of ambition, sensuality, and cunning made Heather a central figure in the show's success. Critics often credited her with elevating the series to cultural relevance. Her work on Melrose Place demonstrated her mastery of complex characters, balancing charisma and vulnerability. Beyond performance, Heather's influence shaped the direction of storylines and audience engagement, solidifying her reputation as a television powerhouse. During this period, she became a symbol of both Hollywood glamour and the pressures that come with maintaining a public persona. The role of Ava Sambora. Through Heather's darkest periods, her daughter Ava Sambora remained a stabilizing force. Ava provided unwavering support, accompanying her mother through treatment and recovery, offering both emotional and practical care. Their bond went beyond traditional mother-daughter roles, becoming a lifeline that helped Heather navigate addiction and mental health challenges. Ava's presence exemplified resilience, demonstrating the power of familial love in sustaining a person through crises. Heather's recovery and gradual reclamation of stability were deeply connected to this relationship, showing that personal connections often provide the most significant strength amid turmoil, far beyond the reach of fame or professional achievements. Love and relationships. Heather's romantic life mirrored the intensity of her career. A reunion with high school sweetheart, Chris Heiser, in 2017 brought emotional stability during a period of personal struggle. Their engagement in 2020 coincided with Heather's first year of sobriety, symbolizing renewal and hope. Earlier relationships, including a complicated bond with Jack Wagner, illustrated her ability to maintain meaningful connections despite personal setbacks. These relationships highlight the intertwining of love, loss, and healing in Heather's life, emphasizing that support and trust play critical roles in recovery. Through these experiences, Heather learned to value stability and emotional authenticity over public perception or spectacle. Recovery and reflection. Heather's journey through addiction, legal troubles, and emotional hardship reflects remarkable resilience. Treatment programs, therapy, and supportive relationships facilitated her recovery, demonstrating her commitment to self-preservation and growth. Despite the temptation to retreat or succumb to despair, Heather continued to rebuild her life quietly, prioritizing mental health and family over fame. Public appearances became rare but meaningful, allowing her to engage with audiences without compromising her well-being. Her story underscores that recovery is an ongoing process, requiring persistence, self-awareness, and courage to confront past pain while forging a new path forward. Enduring influence. While Heather no longer dominates television screens, her legacy remains influential. She helped define key television archetypes and became a touchstone for pop culture in the 1980s and 1990s. Beyond awards or accolades, Heather's enduring impact lies in her ability to captivate audiences and shape the narrative of television drama. Her career serves as a benchmark for the power of consistent presence, professionalism, and on-screen magnetism. Fans and peers alike recognize her contributions, reflecting the indelible mark she left on American television, where her characters continue to resonate with viewers long after the final episode aired. Lessons from a Life-Lived Heather Lear's story offers lessons in resilience, love, and the human capacity to endure. Fame, while alluring, brought immense pressures that tested her limits. Personal betrayal, mental health struggles, and public scrutiny could have destroyed her. Yet Heather chose recovery, embracing stability and peace over spectacle. Her relationship with Ava Sambora, along with supportive partners, illustrates the power of connection in overcoming adversity. Heather's life reminds us that true strength is not measured by awards or accolades, but by the courage to confront oneself, heal, and reclaim light amid shadows. Present day and legacy. Now in her 60s, Heather leads a quieter life in California, prioritizing family, mental health, and emotional well-being. Rare public appearances reaffirm her charisma and influence, while her dedication to personal stability highlights growth beyond fame. Discussions about potential reboots, interviews, and conventions show that audiences still admire her, not only for nostalgia but for her bravery and resilience. Heather's legacy is a blend of artistic achievement and personal triumph, reminding the public that recovery and redemption are possible, even after years of hardship and public scrutiny. Conclusion: a life of resilience. Heather Lear's journey illustrates a paradox, a life of extraordinary public success, shadowed by intense personal struggle. From Dynasty to Melrose Place, she left an indelible mark on television while confronting profound challenges in private. Her recovery, aided by family, love, and inner determination, demonstrates a remarkable resilience that defines her legacy. Today, Heather is not simply a former star, but a woman who reclaimed her life and light. Her story inspires reflection on the nature of fame, the cost of personal pain, and the enduring strength that can emerge when one faces life's darkest moments with courage.